Hi, it's Josie, and today on this very windy day I am going to share with you one of my very favourite exercises. I do this exercise with a very green horse, and I also do it with my more advanced horses. You can do it simply and you can add a little bit more complexity to it. So in today's video I will show you it very simply, which you can do with a green horse. Your horse needs to know how to leg yield though. It doesn't have to be perfect, he just has to be working through that. And I'll show you how I do it with a more advanced horse. If you're anything like me, you see these exercises and you think they're fabulous and you think you're going to try them, and then by the time you get to your horse, you've completely forgotten what it was. In the description below, I have linked a PDF. It's a very simple PDF with just a diagrammatic drawing of what this exercise involves. You can print that off, take a photo and take it on your phone, or pop it in your pocket on a piece of paper and have a look at it just when you get there. I hope you enjoy it. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe if you haven't. I'd love to have you here. If you like this type of video, please let me know in the comments. If you don't like it, let me know and tell me what you'd like to see, because I'd love to do some for you. I use this particular exercise to help teach my young horses that they have two hind legs and that they can use both of them. So we'll just start this in walk, and if you or your horse are learning it, make sure you do it in walk. It has a lot of benefit in walk because you need to coordinate some aids. So we're going to come around here, we're going to come down the long side. I'm going to put my horse into leg yield, nose to the wall. So whilst I'm doing this, Spider is now carrying a little bit of extra weight on his left hind leg because that is stepping under his centre of gravity. I've come to the centre of the long side. I'm going to straighten him up, and now I'm going to bend him, and we're going to do a 10-metre circle. Now I've shifted his weight carrying from his left hind leg to his right hind leg. So on a circle, and you must do your circles accurately if you can, your horse should be carrying more weight on his inside hind leg. Now we're coming back to the track here, and I'm going to head to C, and I'm going to change his flexion, and I'm now going to leg yield him. He's a little bit too sideways there, he needed more forward, and I'm going to leg yield him to C. So now I've switched the weight carrying back to his left hind leg. So we went left hind leg, right hind leg, left hind leg. So I'll come around and I'll do it this way. So we get back onto the track, and I'm going to leg yield him nose to the wall. So now I have him carrying a little more weight on his right hind leg. And when we get to the centre here, just before we get to it, I'm going to straighten him up and change his bend to a 10-metre circle bend. And now I've changed him carrying more weight to his left hind leg. So we've swapped, so he's doing a few little deep knee bends, one on one side and then the other. This exercise works both sides of your horse. Now I'm coming back to the track, and I'm going to look up towards A, and I'm going to leg yield, and I'm going to change the flexion and then leg yield him off my right leg. So now he's carrying a little more weight on his right hind leg. And that one little bit of exercise I did there, I can actually feel Spider is a little more supple behind. So it helps with the horse's suppleness, and it helps him to learn that he has two hind legs and that he needs to work both of them. To make it a more advanced exercise for your horse, it's a bit more advanced. Instead of doing leg yield down here, you can do shoulder in or shoulder four in trot, and then when you get to the centre here, half halt, bring him around on the circle. So at this moment in this whole part of this, we are working the right inside, and I do this in rising trot because I do it as a warm-up. So when I get here, I'll change diagonal, and then I'll ask him to leg yield. So now he's having to carry more weight on his left hind leg. I'll come around and do that going away from you if the dog gets out the way. So either shoulder in or shoulder four, whatever your horse is up to. I'm working his left hind leg here. Whoops, I've lost the angle a bit. onto the 10-metre circle. I'm still working his left hind leg. When I'm coming to the wall here, I'm going to ride one bit straight, change diagonal, and now leg yield him, so I'm working his right hind leg. Come around here. And then if you want to, you can ride straight on, or you can repeat the exercise or send your horse nicely forward, because now he's got both hind legs a bit more weighted. I hope you like that. Don't forget to let me know in the comments if you do. Personally, I love these exercises. They help me a lot to learn feel. Thanks for watching.